orgy. Or tattoo. 3 guys and 3 boys from 3 different countries, and neither of the other people can actually speak English. I'm gonna be the only person speaking English.
Welcome back to the channel, everybody. My name is Yappy, for those that don't know me, and for those that know me, what's up? So today we have a special guest, Miss Bertha. So hey, okay, do you want to introduce yourself?
Hi, I'm Bertha. I'm actually one of Yappy's youngest friends that you ever had.
Yeah, we've been friends for a minute. It's been a minute. It's really been a long time.
Wherever you see Yappy, you see Bertha. Wherever you see Bertha,
you see Yappy. Yeah, 100%. So we're gonna be playing this game. It's called Our Moments, Girls Night Out. If you guys want to get it, I'm gonna put it in the screen, then you guys can go buy it. But anyways, I'm gonna have a deck of cards. Bertha has her own deck of cards. So we're gonna pick a card and ask the other person, and we're gonna go vice versa. And whoever does not feel like answering is gonna have to take a shot. We're taking a shot of Miss Jägermeister. It gonna kill. But yeah, so
anyways,
it really does. It does the business. Okay, so because Bertha is the guest, we're gonna let her ask the first question.
Okay, so I can actually pick
any card, yeah.
The question is, what is the most attractive pickup line you have ever heard?
Most attractive pickup line. I can't remember exactly which one, but for me, it's when they don't sound like pickup lines. You know when I'm confused and I'm like, huh? And then he's just like, he explains it, and then you're like, oh, like, yeah. Not when it's so obvious that you're trying to pick me up, you know? Okay, I'm gonna ask a question. Oh, have you ever skinny dipped?
No.
Wow, that was easy.
Does size matter?
Yes, actually, yes. Size does matter. It does, 100%. It matters. You have to be average and above.
I think, can I contribute to that question? I think size doesn't matter when you're in love.
There's also that one too, right? I feel like they grow, a few inches grows when you're in love. Yeah,
for sure.
It's not the same. It's
yeah,
actually
it's
really
not.
true. What's something in your web browser history that you would be embarrassed if someone saw?
Shit, should I?
Yes. Or take a shot.
Okay, can I whisper it to you?
Yeah. Yeah, she's gonna take a shot for that one.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to take a shot for this. Sorry guys, and I hate this shit.
What is your favorite feature of the opposite sex?
Hands.
Oh yeah, you've always said that.
Woo!
Yeah, she has a thing for hands.
I have a thing for big hands. Okay, what's the kinkiest thing you've done with someone?
Oh. I've done with somebody was a golden shower. I mean, it wasn't a full-blown golden shower, but it was like it was like a...
Would you rather have a rewind button or a pause button in your life?
A pause.
Why?
Just because like sometimes I feel like I'm not really living up to my potential, and I feel like it's like time goes by so fast, and by the time you realize it's like a whole year has gone by and you haven't done the things that you planned on doing or the things that you were going to do. So more of a pause, rewind, not necessarily, because I feel like everything I've been through taught me something. It is what it is. Yeah, definitely a pause.
I actually have, like, if you understood some of your questions too, like some moments are actually too beautiful where we just want to pause and just live in that moment.
Oh, that's true too.
Because living in the present, right, it's something that is very important, and most of the people, like, especially like this era of people that want instant gratification, like they're always running for the next thing, where we do not have time to even
see where we're at
and just live in the moment and just enjoy the present.
That's very, very true. Yeah. Oh, what is the least sexy part of your body? Yeah, that I can say.
Oh, I am actually like a whole fucking package. Sorry, guys. Everything is
She
just
said
sexy.
sorry. She has no answer for that. Everything is a 10 out of 10.
Like, minus nothing.
Period. I love that. I love that. Minus nothing. That's a good
Would you rather be stranded on an island alone or with someone you hate?
With someone I hate. I'm not doing anything alone. Listen, one thing about me.
Oh my god.
I have abandonment issues, and something about being stranded on an island alone.
But it's so weird.
Would
I
drive
do
me
too.
insane.
I also do have abandonment issues, but I wouldn't mind being alone in an island by myself because
I
enjoy
think
my
it's
own
like one of
company
those
too.
things where it's like you, what is it called? People react differently to it. It's like having like an abusive parent. How some people become abusers and others would never do that. You know, it's like I feel like that's why it's like with abandonment issues, where it's like you can go one or the other.
Yeah. True.
What is one thing you're deeply proud of in your life?
I had a very rough childhood where I grew up. It was it was one of the most traumatizing things I would never want anybody to go through. But I never, like as I grew up, I never wanted to actually despise my life just because I went through all of that. Now I actually have to be a horrible person. Like I never wanted to put anybody else in such a situation that I actually grew up in. So it's all love here. Love and love.
That's nice. It's so sweet. Not a lot of people are like that. A lot of people kind of shy away
I can't.
from being so pure.
I think it also has to do with how empathetic I am too, right? Like, I care about people. My name is Mbappe Wavandu, so I can't. Ooh, this is too spiritual. Hallelujah. What are the 5 most beautiful things in the world?
Sunsets. 1. Alcohol. I mean, I want to say alcohol. I think I'll go with the other one. The opposite from alcohol. That one? Yeah. It's where it's at.
God knew what exactly he was doing with that one.
That's what it's at. Animals. 3. Period. 4. Family. I think family is important. It's beautiful. And then number 5.
Oh, I have an interesting one for that one.
What is it? Share.
This is deep. I'm actually getting very deep. I think it's how everyone is actually interconnected with everyone, like in the world, where we actually have some people that there are people from different countries and different worlds where they would actually like all like something similar. It could be football, it could be music, it could be an instrument and stuff like that. And these are actually people from different worlds, different countries and stuff. But yeah, like it's. I think that is actually one of the most interesting things. Like interesting.
So. What was your best sexual experience?
Ooh, oh my god.
Tea.
First time I actually came out from.
I mean, it's YouTube.
From anal, like it was embarrassing but so nice. It felt so guilty. Like how the fuck am I? Why am I coming from the ass? But it felt so good while it came from it.
That was your best sexual experience. Yeah, I can relate.
Because it was something different, right?
Right. Weren't you like surprised? Or you already knew prior to like?
No, I didn't know that you would actually feel
That's
orgasm from your anus. Feels so wrong but good.
It was the right.
Yeah, it was one of those, yeah. With no strings attached. Who will it be with? It could be a celebrity.
That's what I said. I was automatically thinking of a celebrity too. Like I'm just like there's nobody that I want to bang that I have not banged. Definitely Chris Brown. Who was your first love?
Oh. It's a guy in Namibia.
Name drop.
Shit, really? Robbie was his name. You drink one brand and one type of alcohol for the rest of your life. What is it?
Very easy. Gin
and
Tanqueray.
tonic.
It has to be specifically the Tanqueray gin. Like, no Gordons, no Bombay. What is your hottest sexual fantasy? But my cards are just cutting.
Why no? I think it's orgy. Tattoo. 3 guys and 3 boys from 3 different countries, and neither of the other people can actually speak English. I'm gonna be the only person speaking English. Let's go.
Me you, yes, this corner.
If you get up one day and see that you have turned into a man, what will you do?
I'm swinging it around as soon as I wake up.
How many inches would you want?
Honestly, just give me a 10.
I mean, no, me too.
Just give me a 10. I'm not gonna be greedy.
Have you ever cheated on your boyfriend?
My current partner or any other one?
Yes, this one.
Well, I don't have a boyfriend, so no. But before, have I cheated ever? Yes.
Why?
Well,
yeah.
It's sometimes it's just that simple. Have you ever told someone you love them even though it was not true?
Yes. A lot of times, like that. I'm toxic. Like, baby.
Guys, this is my
love about yourself most.
I like my personality. I think I'm a pretty funny ass bitch.
I don't think so. Most that you have ever had to drink.
I mean, I've drank for like, to me the most is like me drinking for all entire weekend straight. Like, you pass out, wake up, drink. What is your secret talent, if you have one?
I'm so good at Kegel. It's a sport. Come on, guys. I would have been Cristiano Ronaldo or a Messi or something. Like, mine is nothing. Guys, this one, did you ever have sex with another woman? Guys, lights off.
No. What's the hardest drug you've ever done?
Alcohol. I'm too sweet of a girl, man. Like, my dad is a pastor, so I can't.
She's a pastor's child.
If you could date one celebrity, who would it be and why?
I know with Chris Brown, honestly, I love him, but I could not date him because he's a very much of a busybody.
Once somebody a little bit too reserved.
Yeah, you see how like hetero men want their woman reserved and they want to be the busybody. I want I want my partner,
you know,
to be
let me
reserved.
do the most.
Yes.
You just sit there and just see your baby girl just.
Yeah, I want my partner to be calm, reserved. Let me be the busybody. That's just that and that. Oh, definitely whiskey.
You.
Yeah.
Boy, whiskey. They could drink, but I'm not going to go. But I'm going to
How about don't at least just making money for us? I'll just be the beautiful wife next to him with the big breast.
I think he's gonna love that.
Yeah. It's like Big Madam walking here.
Guys, what do you guys think about my classes in the house? I'm doing a hair right now.
What is the one thing you would love in a partner?
Ooh.
Like the one major thing.
You should drink alcohol. Like me, I don't want it sober. Sense of humor. No, I have a lot. Like, I can't just.
No, but those are things that
maybe
you do not
kind.
want them to not have. Like, what's the major thing?
Kind. He should be kind. Like a kind man. Oh my God. Like, yeah. He should be very kind. If you could change one thing about your partner, what would it be?
Temper. If you were isolated on an island, who would you take along to keep you company?
Oh shit. Definitely Yepimbari.
Oh wow, really?
Yeah.
Now you're being it.
Yeah, actually, I will need it. Like, just the two of us in an island.
Yeah, I think that would be nice.
Yeah. But there would actually be moments in Makairuga where I would be so sick and tired of that. Like, you have to talk. What would you do with $1 million?
Oh, definitely a lot. I mean, I am house in an apartment complex.
Okay.
That for sure. If there's any change left,
what was your strangest date ever?
Strangest
Date.
How long have you gone without sex?
8 months.
Wow.
Kiss life.
Salivally. It was wet.
And sloping.
Yeah, it was sloppy. It
Did
was
you
not
like
nice.
it?
No, I didn't. Makes sense. Have you ever contemplated suicide, even for a second?
Oh yeah, I did. I remember it was 2015. I was going through it. I had a child. Like my child was there. There was one time I was going to school. I was studying actually. I was going to school and I had to drop my kid off at his daycare. And so we were actually passing by a rail. What is that? Oh,
railroad.
Yeah. That was like, man, I was actually going through it I was actually at one of my lowest points in my life, like very dark. Like I was like, fuck. Like I think I had $3 in my account. My child didn't have shit. Like I think we're also like in debt like a few months like for his daycare and stuff like that. I was like, this is it. Like let me just say, because I was actually putting his stroller and I was crossing. I was walking across the rail tracks actually, and I was like, let me, because there was actually a train approaching. I was like, okay, let me just sit like on this shit and let me just end my child, and so we can just rest from all of this misery and all of that. And then I saw the potential that I had in me and the life that I had in me. I was like, nope, this is not the time yet. It's not time yet. We still have a lot of things to do. We have a lot of people to influence and impact. And we can tell our story one day. Here I am, happy as fuck and grateful. Here we are. We made it through. The only prayer I actually had at that time, because I didn't have anything else, because I prayed and did anything. So the only prayer I had at that time was that, God, I know that I am going through the very hardest time of my life right now, but I'm not giving up. All I'm asking is for you to hold my hand through these dark times. And he did.
Well, I'm glad you're here today.
I am. Yeah. What's your worst childhood memory?
Okay, my worst childhood memory, like this one to me stands so clear, and I think it kind of has given me a little bit of trauma till this day. So I used to get, my uncle used to pick me up from school. I think I was in grade 1. So he picked me up from school every day. He would walk me to school and back. Then this one day he forgot to come pick me up. So I thought, I'm just gonna walk home. Like, I remember the road so well, I'm just gonna take a walk and go home. So when I walked, so home was like this side, I went opposite side.
Oh shit.
Yeah. So like, it was like, the one by Stempanavas. Yeah. So I went like all the way to the hospital and like going to
Oh no.
I just kept going, and somehow I just kept following and I just kept following the buildings. I just kept thinking this is the way. And then most of the hospital and your hospital enjoy or whatever, right? But then there's all the big hospital on the other side. So I guess to me, my confusion was just like, there's a hospital on the side of home, so there's a hospital here, so there's a hospital. I kept going, and eventually, like, until my pita, time was gone, and you know, in Namibia, people like getting kidnapped, raped, everything at the time. Kids were just disappearing on a constant basis, and my uncle finally, eventually found me. He just found me on the road, and then messed up. So I guess eventually when he remembered, so he got to my school. And I was gone.
He was not even there. Shit.
Oshomundu ngeyano njira nje unoshabi imeka yafaka ngalo sana kushabi umuntu bayimunda
Oh, that was smart.
and then he just found me. Yeah.
Wow.
Until
Now, and you were texting?
no, he was walking. Bye, Marina. God.
Good idea, no, said you were
You know me, you know how they are. Background, I think it one background, but they want a background jara. But now to me till this day, you see, I have this thing where it's like every time I go anywhere, I have to kind of look
Plan
at the
it.
GPS.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have to plan it where I'm going, how I'm getting, just all of it. It's like now it's like a thing that's like wired in my brain. Like I'm so scared of getting lost, like terrified.
It's one thing that you have always wanted to do but have not gotten around to it yet.
I want to open a salon. I think I've always wanted to open a salon for as long as I can remember. Haven't gotten to it yet, but soon. Time in your life you thought you were going to die? Your death experience.
Oh yeah, I actually did like a few times, but I was a child. Like I was very young. One time, my dad at the village, like it was me and siblings and family. You know how in Heroes we all like
Gather together.
Yeah. So we were actually playing at home, like so. So it was me and other kids playing under my dad's car. So, and those years, I think it was like one of these old cars. So there was actually a stone like. And I was actually, while we were playing, I was actually laying right like in front of the wheel. Osha tire. Is it a wheel?
It's a tire.
Tire, yeah. Osha Nandiri go out Osha Komurunga out. Yeah, Osha moved to one of the kids, I thought or airway when I saw the car actually like literally just came like almost right by my head. But my dad, so everybody was actually sitting paper and stuff like that, right? And when actually they no so my dad like literally just jumped over that paper. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, what would it be?
That is most romantic thing that has ever been done for you.
Ooh. Should I say it?
Yeah.
I really want to say it. I think it was a watch that was actually printed dates of the first date we met. It was on Valentine's. So it was the second year anniversary or something.
That's cute. So why are you drinking?
Yeah, because I'm an alcoholic.
Oh.
Something you've never told anyone.
Well, now I'm gonna tell you guys apparently. Honestly, what was your first time having sex like?
Oh my god. It was painful. So uncomfortable. I didn't enjoy it. What's the craziest thing you've done?
Oh, date a woman. What is the earliest memory you can think of?
Why should you like not doing that?
At least what age do you think?
Yeah, actually, like my memory can actually go all the way back, like probably 3 years. When I was 4 years, actually 4 years. Yeah, it's people that your group of girlfriends knows and hasn't slept with, who seems like they would be best in bed. Put that to her, would be good in bed. Something like that, right? Is that not what it is?
I mean, I would say myself, but then at the same time, you can't say yourself. Right?
No.
It sounds like tooting your own horn. But I would definitely, I think you.
I think I'm
like compared to no, to me, I think Kavi, I feel like Kavi's with sex the same way she is with food.
Speaking.
Yeah. It's like, no, I'm not doing that. No, I'm not putting that in my mouth. No, you're not putting that in my, you're not putting that in my, you know what I mean? Like, I feel she's those type of people, like, she's like, no, listen, you're not putting that in my mouth. I don't care what you think.
Yeah.
You're not putting that in my mouth. You'll be like, I mean, let's see what it tastes like.
I'm too curious, yeah.
Yeah, so that's how I see that.
I'm always down for shit like that. What's your favorite thing about each person in the room?
The last question, the question was, what is my favorite thing about each person in the room? My favorite thing about you is, I like how I love how nonchalant you are. Like, I feel like it's a trait that bothers a lot of people, but that's one of my favorite traits. It's like, I just like how you don't take things to heart. You're not sensitive. You're not, like, it's never that deep. And then at the same time, it's one of those where it's like, when things are going on around you, you don't go insert yourself into drama. None of that. Like, you can listen and have an opinion, but you're not gonna go act different with a certain person just because I have an issue with a person, and vice versa. And me, I respect that so much, and I feel like you can also hang with those people and still be loyal to our friendship, and it not be a thing of you carrying things back and forth, but also you definitely not inserting yourself into any drama at all.
I think it actually has to do with principles, right? Like, I do not have to fight your battles for you. Like, it has nothing to do with you. It's more like detachment, right?
Right.
Like, yeah.
So I'm like, this is how I'm calling nonchalant. Like, more like, I like how
it's
you're
emotional intelligence.
Yes. That is definitely number one. Yeah. But we are the only people in the room. Anyways, thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Tell a friend to join the gang. Anyways, I'll put better. Do you want me to put your Instagram, Snapchat, anything?
No thanks.
Okay, she's not interested.
Sorry, guys.
It's definitely a no from her. Anyways, thanks for tuning in, everybody. Have a good night.
After here, I don't think we're actually gonna have it.